If you are thinking about buying a house in a brand new luxury 55 and older community here in Georgia, then you are definitely not going to want to miss this video, because today I'm in Houston, Georgia, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of one of our best 55 and older communities, Cresswind at Twin Lakes. Now, there's a lot of things that make this community very special. One, it's set on a beautiful lake with beautiful walking trails. It has an amazing clubhouse with just over-the-top amenities. I'm going to show you all of that. On top of that, the houses are great. We are in the model park right now. There are 15 models in this model park, and they're all beautifully decorated. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of 3 of these model houses, but don't worry, I'm going to cover all of them in future videos. And then I'm just going to give you a tour of the community so that you could see what makes this place so special. Is it the amenities? Is it the houses? Is it the lake? Or is it the people? Because everybody I talk to says that that's their number one reason for moving here, and the number one reason why they stay. They absolutely love the people here. Everybody is so nice. But anyway, we have a lot to cover in this video, so let's get started. Let's go. So now we are at the pair. We're looking at a pair floor plan right now. And one of the big draws to this particular floor plan is that it has a 3-car garage. So it's not just a 2-car plus a golf cart, it's a full 3-car garage. And I've actually sold this house in the past, and my clients specifically loved that about this floor plan. Also the fact that it does have a porch here in this elevation, and the way it is laid out is great. So let's go in there and take a look at it. So here we are in the foyer. They did a tray ceiling with some beams in the foyer, makes it very pretty. Then you enter through here and you have your first bedroom. Nice sized bedroom. They upgraded to some woodwork in the wall there, which is very pretty. You've got a lot of natural light in here. And even with the queen size bed, you have enough room for 2 end tables, a dresser, and a little reading area. So that's very nice. And then through here, you have your coat closet and a full bathroom. And what they've done here is they have upgraded to a full tile backing, and they have kept it a shower tub combination, because you can also upgrade to eliminate the tub and just do a full frameless shower. So then to your left, you have your entrance from the garage, which is right there. They have made this a very nice space, very large. You still have another coat closet here. You have a drop zone where you could just come in, throw your purse, your keys, everything right there. And then you have a large laundry room, and they've upgraded the space to include cabinetry and a sink, which I think is a must-have. It also has a linen closet, which is great. Now, this particular model has chosen to do a finished bonus room upstairs, and I will take you there at the end, but let's just check out this first floor. So as you come into the right, you have a nice big den. This would make a good office. It could even be a TV room, you know, anything, a little man cave, a sewing room, whatever you would need it for. And then through here, you've got this big open space. And like I was saying, you have your bedrooms all separate, which I think gives everybody staying a nice level of privacy. You have the one in the front of the house, then you're gonna have one through there, which I will show you, and then your primary is over here. So everybody is separate, everybody has their own space. Now look at this kitchen, so pretty. Looks like it is a 9-foot island, maybe 8 foot. And then you have plenty of counter space here. And I love how it opens into the living room. It's a nice size living room. You've got 2 sofas here. You could do a sectional. Again, with these tall 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors in here. You've got the open dining space right off of the living room. And they seat 8 here, so that's a nice size. So they have not upgraded the sink here. They just did a standard single bowl stainless sink right there. And then they did do a vent hood, and they tiled all the way to the ceiling. Behind the vent hood, you have a cooktop here, and then you have a microwave wall oven combination. Now let's see what this pantry looks like. Okay, it's not a huge pantry, but you can walk inside, and it does give you some nice storage here. Yeah, very pretty. And I like how you're in the kitchen, you know, and you're pretty much very open to the living room. We could watch the TV, you know, you're not pushed off to another part of the house. So yeah, it looks really nice. Now let's look at our second guest bedroom. Very pretty. And this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, full bathroom. And in this particular bathroom, they have chosen to upgrade to get rid of the tub and do a shower, a frameless shower door on the shower, and you still have your window right there. And then you have a small, which is a nice size for a secondary bedroom, walk-in closet right there. And now let's go check out the primary. Everybody wants to see what that looks like.
Hey, so real quick before we move on, I just wanted to give you my free QR code right here. So go ahead and scan it, and it's going to take you straight to my brand new website. And trust me, it is a total game changer if you're thinking about moving here to Georgia, because it's got Atlanta's only interactive real estate map where you can explore the different suburbs, check out homes for sale, and pull up every video that I've ever filmed in tons of different new construction neighborhoods. And you guys know I already do tons of model house tours, vlog tours, aerial tours, all kinds of fun stuff. Plus, you can grab my free relocation guide packed with super valuable information to help you make a smooth transition here to Georgia. So if a new gorgeous home in one of Atlanta's top suburbs like Alpharetta, Cumming, or Woodstock are on your radar, then this is hands down the best resource out there to help you find the perfect community here in Georgia and get you into the home of your dreams. And it's totally free. Oh yeah, and if you're watching on your phone and can't scan the code, no worries. I'll drop a link in the description so that you can check it out after the video. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot more to see.
Wow, this is nice, very nice. Got a tray ceiling, and check out this light fixture. Wow, this is gorgeous. Kind of looks like jellyfish. It's really pretty. I love it. I love how much light is coming into this room. So pretty. You've got 5 big windows and plenty of room for a king-size bed. And then through here, you have a double vanity. They did wood tone here. They did quartz countertops. And they did the square sinks. Very pretty. Very nice. And now this particular tub has been discontinued, they're saying here, so it doesn't look like that's going to be an option, but you still have your frameless shower right here. So maybe they're doing a freestanding or something like that, but we can get that answer for you if you're interested in this house. Through here is the water closet. I won't show you that. Probably not necessary. And then you have your big closet. And they have the standard wire shelving in here. So I want to show you how big the back porch is real quick. It is a huge back porch. And the clients that I sold this house to recently, they love this back porch. It is just so usable. And they had it screened in just like this. This is a beautiful day. And here we are. I mean, this is February in Georgia. And we did have a cold, spurt last week or 2 weeks ago. But now it's February and it is beautiful. I mean, you could really be enjoying this weather. It's almost going to be 70 degrees today. It's really nice. And now let's go check out the second floor. Oh yeah. So this is kind of taking the place of a basement. Or like a man cave. Look at this. Shows you how big the space is. You have a lot of space. They did a bar here. They have a full closet, big walk-in closet over here. Nice big bathroom with a linen closet and everything. And they kept the tub up here, which I think might actually be a good idea, keeping the tub up here, because if you have your kids coming and grandkids, this is the perfect spot, if you didn't make this into a media room or a man cave and this was actually a guest suite. Having the tub up here might be a good idea because they might, put the whole family up there and be easier to give the kids a bath. So this is the poplar floor plan here, and it's a really, really popular one here. And the reason is because of the layout and because of the deep front porch, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But let's go inside and take a look. So as we walk up here, you can see what I mean. You've got this large sitting space here, and then you also have a large sitting space here. And I could just see this being perfect. There's plenty of space to do a hanging day bed here, and I just think it's great. And a lot of the people who lived here, some of my past clients told me that it's a really good idea to have a front porch elevation on whatever floor plan you choose, because it's a major part of their social life here. They walk around, they meet people, they meet people who are sitting out on their porch, have wine. So it's a really nice touch. So as we enter into the foyer, as you can see, it's nice and wide. This is not a narrow, dark foyer at all. And then to the left, you have a den or office area, really nice size. And it does have a window. And then to the right, you have your first bedroom. So you go through here. You've got a nice, large bedroom with lots of natural light here. And it overlooks your front porch. This is really pretty. It has a large closet. And then through here, as you can see, you have a full bathroom. So you've got a shower tub combo, and that can be upgraded to a shower only. And then you've got a single vanity here. So this is a private en-suite bathroom for this first bedroom when you walk in on the right. Plenty of space there. Then you have a coat closet right here. And then we enter into the main part of the house, which I love the way it's laid out. And like I was saying before, each of the bedrooms have their own private area. They're not backing up or butting up to each other, because you have the one where you enter in through the door there. Then you have another one here, and then you also have the primary bedroom there. Now, I'm really excited to show you this floor plan because it has a full finished basement as well. So before we go down there, let's hang through here and take a look at the half bathroom. So this is the half powder room, or the half bathroom that is probably going to be utilized when you have guests, and it's nice to have that so they don't actually have to enter through a bedroom to use the bathroom. So here is your second bedroom here on the main floor, and this bedroom has a walk-in closet. It is a very nice size. You've got 10-foot ceilings throughout these houses on the first floor, and that makes all the difference when you're wanting that luxury, spacious feel. And then again, you have a full bathroom, and this is also a tub shower combo and a single vanity. Now, when you exit this bedroom, to the right, you have your full finished basement, which I'm going to save for the end. But right through here, you have your laundry room. And this is a really nice sized laundry room. Look at that. You've got plenty of counter space here. No doubt it is an upgrade to add, these quartz countertops in this cabinetry, but it's so worth it, to be able to put away all of your soaps and things like that and keep everything nice and pretty and organized. So before we go into the primary bedroom, I want to show you this massive kitchen. Check this out. You've got what looks like a 9-foot island. They did a waterfall edge here with the quartz countertop, which gives you a nice, sleek, modern look. I think it's great. And they did a navy blue cabinetry on the base, and then they did white on the top, which keeps it nice and light and open in here, but it adds some nice interest. So I think that's really pretty. Then you've got your cooktop. And you'll see in this kitchen, they upgraded all the appliances to the cafe. And I'm going to give you a better look at that. But here, look at that beautiful quartz countertops. They look gorgeous. And then you have your cafe dishwasher, which is really pretty. Very solid. Not rickety at all, so it's very, very nice. And it does have the utensil tray at the top, which I love. I absolutely love that. And then they've done a stainless farmhouse sink here, which is great. And then this is your view to the living room. You've got an oven with a convection oven on the top here, microwave combo. You've got your refrigerator, all cafe. And then you've got a nice, large walk-in pantry here. And then right off of the the kitchen, you have your dining room. And this is a nice open dining room. I like that there's only one dining space in this house because, most people don't need 2 dining spaces, especially when you're downsizing to a 55 and older community. But this is still a nice big open space. It seats easily 6, but you could probably fit 8. And it opens right up into the kitchen, so that just makes entertaining so easy. So they have upgraded the covered lanai here. And as you can see, it is massive. I mean, this is a very, very large covered lanai, and then they've screened it in. So I like this because it really makes this area feel like an extension of the house. It's a very livable space. I mean, you have enough room here realistically to have a living room and a dining room area. You could do hanging porch swings, anything you want in there. There's just like no end to the options and things you can do with that covered lanai. So now let's talk about this living room. Look how big. It's so nice and big. I like how they did this detail in the ceiling. They did this shiplap and a chevron, which I think is really nice. They chose to do a nice chandelier, and they have built-ins here, and it's a more modern take on what you normally see in these houses, the built-ins, and I like it. I think it looks really good. Very fresh, very modern, very open. Plenty of seating, and I personally love an open floor plan, so this fits the bill perfectly. So now let's check out the primary bedroom. Look at this. It is beautiful. They did tray ceilings in here. Plenty of room for 2 large nightstands on either side of the king bed. There's plenty of space for a bench, and you also have space for the dresser and a little sitting reading area, which I think is great. Now we follow through here. You have your vanities, and they're going to be separated. So you have a his and a hers. And I like how they did this. You know, you have a very nice, clean quartz countertop. They did a more modern square sink, which I like. I like the polished nickel fixtures there. Very pretty. And then you have on this side a very large frameless shower. I mean, that is really, really nice. So you've got that zero entry. You have a bench, and they did a niche there. There's even some interest in the way they laid the tile. I appreciate that sort of thing. And I also appreciate having a window in the bathroom, a big window, because you need natural light, you know, not only just that little window that's over the shower, but you need natural light when you're getting ready to go out, and you want to make sure that you look the way you think you look before you step out. But there you go. And here's another thing. You have 10-foot ceilings, and they didn't skimp on the doors. Sometimes you will find that builders will try to do like a 6'8" door instead of 8-foot doors when you have a 10-foot ceiling. And I just think it looks so cheap. You know, these little touches where they're putting the appropriate size door with the ceilings is what, you know, you don't necessarily realize when you walk into a house, but it's all of those things when they come together and you walk in and you feel that luxurious vibe. Now you've got a big walk-in closet here. Very nice. And this is the standard wire shelving. So you can also choose to upgrade this and do built-ins, which is a great idea, you know, but you don't have to do it through the builder. You can also do that afterwards. That's an easy thing to do. And that's something I could help you with. In fact, you can do a lot of this stuff afterwards. You know, like the woodwork, that's very easy to add. And you'll actually save a lot of money by doing some of these things after you close. And I have some people who, you know, work in this neighborhood regularly and have a really good reputation. So I would love to help you with that. So now I want to take you to the basement, because this basement is awesome. You're gonna love it. It is so pretty. And a lot of these houses, they don't do the basements, but this particular house is so spacious. I mean, it could be, my goodness, this house is so beautiful. You could have tons of family come stay, you know, you just have entertaining. If you like to entertain, forget it. This is the floor plan. In my opinion, anyway, I really love it. Okay, so now we're in the basement. The entertainer's dream down here. Look at this. Okay, so the first thing, right as you walk in, they did an awesome theater. I love this theater. It is so pretty. Sometimes theaters just don't look that pretty, but this one really does. They did the wood floors, the wood flooring in the ceiling, and then they did the beams, which I love. I like how they did the lights going down the side, the sconces. This is just such a cool space. I think with this house, you could definitely get the grandkids to want to come and spend some time here with you. Not to mention the amenities, forget it. It's like a resort. So, and I'll show you that later. Okay, and then through here, you have a huge kitchen. This is huge. I mean, you could have, imagine having Super Bowl parties, wine tastings. I mean, come on, you can have anything down here. Baby showers for your kids, anything. It's just so beautiful. And then through here, you have another massive living space. Look at this. I mean, that is very large. So nice. And then they did the far corner here as like a poker table, game area, and then plenty of space for a pool table. And then you have this table here, a game table also, and a half bathroom. So this would be like for your guests or so on. And then I want to show you real quick the backyard, because they don't do the backyards in all of these models, but they did a nice job here. Isn't this cute? So you have your living space here. They did hanging lanterns. They did a porch swing, so pretty, and a fire pit. Isn't that nice? So nice. Now I'm going to show you the bedroom that is down here. So this is also just a great spot for guests. It really gives them almost their own apartment pretty much down here. So it might be hard to get them out of here, but that's okay. All right, look at this bedroom. They did 2 full beds. That's how big this bedroom is down here. Perfect for the grandkids, or if they stay up late gaming or whatever, you do not have to be inconvenienced. Huge, huge bathroom with a frameless shower here. You've got your toilet there, and then another big closet. I mean, this closet, this whole living room, this whole bathroom and bedroom is pretty much a duplicate of the master upstairs. So I thought that was great. Gorgeous. So now we're going to take a look at the rosewood floor plan, and this is one of the floor plans that have a 3-car garage. Now, I love this floor plan. It is one of their larger floor plans, but if you can swing it, you're absolutely going to love this one. It's so beautiful. So let's go take a look at the inside. You've got a small front porch on this elevation. And when you enter, wow, look at this. So you've got a nice wide foyer. I love the tray ceilings. You enter through the foyer, and if you take a right, you have a nice size guest bedroom. And then you have a full bathroom. And they took a tile to the ceiling here. They did a frameless shower door on top of a tub, which is another option. And then through here, you have some more closets, and you have entry into the garage. Now check this out. Wow, I love it. This is an entertainer's dream. So right here, you have your study. Perfect, love it. And then through here, you have an awesome dining space. It has 6 seated right now, but you could definitely fit 8 if you chose a slimmer chair. It has a tray ceiling, so pretty. And then you've got this big family room through here. Before we go there, I just want to show you the powder room. You have a powder room right here, so your guests could use that. They're not having to go into a bedroom. Look at this living room. I love it. It's so big and open. I could just see having a dinner party here. It'd be amazing. And then you've got this nice big kitchen. Big island. They did a waterfall edge. Chose a really pretty stone here. Very nice. And then you've got a nice eat-in area right off of your kitchen. We get a ton of lights. I like how they have these decorative windows here. They did board and batten on the walls. So nice. And then this is your view from the kitchen. So you're over here preparing food and you're in the middle of everything. I love it. They did the double wall oven, which is a must for a lot of my clients. They have to have it. I don't blame them. And then you have your cooktop here, vent hood, lots of cabinetry. Now, this floor plan has a nice sized pantry. Now, the light is broken, or the light bulb is toast, but you can see it is a nice size, which is a big plus. They did it under the counter microwave, and then this makes a perfect coffee bar right there. So pretty. And then I really like how they have double doors here onto the giant covered porch. So you have a portion of it that is covered, and then you have an uncovered portion. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah. Very nice. They've added on a fireplace, and then through here you have your laundry room. This is a nice laundry room. They added a sink with cabinetry. So cute. And then you have your second bedroom. Nice. And inside this bedroom you have an en-suite bathroom. There you go. Now let's see the primary. We do not want to miss that. Oh yeah, this is pretty. Tray ceiling, plenty of space for your end tables, nice soft rug, bench, put on your shoes. You've got a nice little reading area here. So nice. And I like double doors going into the bathroom. So let's check that out. Oh yeah, this is big. This is nice. So you have double vanities, lots of drawers, cabinetry, and then you have a corner frameless shower. They brought the tile to the ceiling. You've got that window there, water closet, and a nice big closet. Oh yeah, this is very nice. And a linen closet. A must-have, I say. So pretty. What do you think about this floor plan? So what did you think about these floor plans? Now we're getting into the larger floor plans that they have here in Cresswind, and they are amazing. A lot of square footage. So the first one that we looked at was the pair. The pair has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a den. And the pair starts at 2,390 square feet and goes all the way up to 4,811 square feet if you choose to add on and do the second floor. The base price for the pair is $497,990. The second house that we looked at is called the Poplar, and the Poplar is the one I'm standing in right now. I absolutely love this one. It's so big and beautiful. I love it. The square footage starts at 2,592 square feet, goes up to 5,162 square feet, and it is 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and a den. And the base price on the Poplar is $507,990. And finally, we have the Rosewood, and the Rosewood has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, plus a den, and the square footage on that is 2,600 square feet. And the base price on the Rosewood is $543,990. So all really great options. Notice that these are starting to get a little higher. You have pretty much top of 400 and then all the way to your mid 500s here for these houses. So just in case you're unfamiliar with the way new construction works, basically you start with your base price, and then you're going to add your elevation, whatever you choose. The more brick or stone it has on it, the more expensive that elevation is going to be. Also, whether or not it has a front porch, that sort of thing comes into play when you're choosing the price range that you want to stay in and the elevation that you're looking at. After that, you're going to choose your land lot. And the land lots here, they range anywhere from about 45,000 and they go all the way up to over 100 depending on whether you choose, a bigger lot or a lot that's maybe in a cul-de-sac or that backs up to woods. All of those are factors in the pricing of the land lots. Then after that, you're going to choose your structural options. An example of a structural option would be your golf cart garage, whether or not you choose to do a second floor, a screened-in porch, an extended porch, your fireplace. Those are all structural options, and those are things that are accounted for in the planning and the framing portion of the build. And then finally, you have your design center, and the design center is where all the magic happens. It really is. That is what makes these houses come to life. And what they say is to budget at least 15% of your base price to spend in the design center. And I completely agree. And the reason is because when you come to these houses and you fall in love with how gorgeous they are, and then you want your house to look like that, you don't want to be disappointed when you move in and this doesn't look anything like what I thought it would. So it's important to really put aside that money and spend it in the design center because you're not going to regret it. And then you take all of that, you add everything up, your base price, your land lot, your elevation, your structural upgrades, and your design center. And then that's the true cost of living at Cresswind. Now, I know I threw a lot of numbers at you right now, and I know it can be a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry. I am here to help you through this entire process. I've done this a lot, and I would love to help you. So if you're interested in this community or any 55 and older community in Georgia, I'm your girl. Just give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to help you through the entire process, picking your land lot, picking your floor plan, helping you, pick your options and making sure you're getting, the best bang for your buck and making sure you're getting the best deal possible. But anyway, now what I would like to do is take you over to the amenities because they are absolutely amazing. I know you're going to love it. So let's go. So as we're walking to the next house, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the HOA or the Homeowners Association. So of course, there is a homeowners association, and the cost as of today is $299 per month. And let me tell you, that is a really, really good deal. And the reason is because it includes so much stuff. So for one, it includes all of the landscaping, and I don't just mean mowing the lawn. It includes your pine straw. It includes your weed treatments. Everything you need as far as landscaping is taken care of. You do not have to lift a finger. And after all, that's why, you want to live in a 55 and older community anyway, so that you don't have to do all that work anymore, right? The other thing it includes is your internet service. So there you go. That's $100 savings right there. And it includes your basic cable. On top of that, it manages and maintains all of your fabulous amenities. That beautiful clubhouse, the big old pools, everything you see here, everything that you have going on and at your disposal at all times are included. Now, when you join a club, if you go to the clubhouse and you end up joining a club, now it's not going to include all of your supplies because that would be crazy. I mean, some of these like pottery classes and art classes probably have hundreds of dollars of supplies, but the actual facility, that's covered in the HOA. But anyway, I want to tell you about that. And like I said, if you have any questions about what it covers or, the value you're getting, definitely give me a call and I will, talk you through all of it. But anyway, let's keep going. So now I want to give you a tour around their amazing amenities, starting with this clubhouse. It's massive. It's 14,000 square feet. And I mean, look at this foyer, 2 stories, absolutely gorgeous. And then as you notice here, they have tons of activities happening all the time and they post them here. You have comedians, you have celebrations, they have concerts, karaoke, trivia, anything you could think of is going on all the time here. There's always something to do. So through here, you have your billiard area. And then over here is like a game room. I see a lot of people playing games here, but also watching the game. So this is a great place to hang out. And then through here, they're actually setting up for their big Halloween party right now. So you'll see right here, they're doing some of the decorations, and I'll show you that as we leave. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so one of the best things about this clubhouse is their gym. I mean, this gym is so nice. It rivals any, Gold's Gym or anything outside of the neighborhood for sure. And I'm going to take you inside real quick. So of course you have all of your free weights here. But what I really love about this gym is this e-gym here. So you've got this whole circuit that is brand new, so easy to use, and it really just kind of works the entire body. And then check out this view of the lake. It's gorgeous. Lots of natural light in this gym, so it's not like dark or unpleasant to be at. If you have to work out, this is a great place to do it. And then through there you have your ellipticals and your treadmills. Pretty nice, right? This is a great gym. And this is another thing that I absolutely love about this clubhouse. They have a craft room, and this is not just a room. It is a full-on craft room. It has its own kiln. They do a lot of pottery, all kinds of, painting classes. But I mean, this is a legit craft room, so let's check it out. See some people working on their crafts right here and see things that people have done. How beautiful it is. Very nice. Now let's go downstairs and let's check out their event space. They're setting up for their big Halloween party, but we can still check it out. And then I want to show you their gorgeous back porch that overlooks the lake. It's so pretty. So now let's go back downstairs and I want to show you their event space. Like I mentioned before, they're setting up for their Halloween party. After that, I also want to show you their covered back porch, their veranda overlooking the lake. It's so beautiful. Let's go. So in this section of their event space, they usually use it for events where they do their cooking classes here. I always see people playing cards over here. So this is a really nice space. And right over through here, you know, obviously this all opens up for larger events. And you can kind of just take a peek of that real quick. Okay. Now let's go check out their back porch. So this is their really nice back porch area. It's nice and deep, and it has great seating for just kind of hanging out here and relaxing, enjoying the beautiful views. I love this porch. This is very nice. So this is their event lawn right down here. So let's take a look at it. They actually have a lot of outdoor events here. They do concerts all the time. They set up lots of tables and chairs through here, and then the band plays there. What a beautiful setting. And then also, let's go check out the lake, because people here love enjoying the lake. There are really nice walking trails that go all along the perimeter of the lake. And then on top of that, there's kayaking and fishing that happens here. So it's a nice, you know, environment. It's so serene and peaceful out here. I think it's a big plus for Cresswind. If you like gardening, you are going to love this community garden. See how pretty it is? And there's tons of plots here available for you to rent. There are lots of gardening clubs here, so you are able to meet and link up with other people with similar interests. But yeah, I really, really love it. You've got a greenhouse there, and then the tool shed. One of the biggest draws to Cresswind is their pickleball complex. If you're into pickleball, you are definitely going to love to live here. So they have the largest pickleball complex in all of Georgia. There are 41 courts. They have competitions. They have a competition court right up there, so it has a viewing deck and everything like that. But really, I'm not kidding. I have sold houses in this neighborhood based entirely because of this pickleball complex. But yeah, check it out. They're having a tournament right now. It's a great way to exercise and then also just make a lot of friends within the community. What a gorgeous community, and what a beautiful day. I mean, my goodness, this is February. I can't believe it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And every time I come here, I don't want to leave. I just want to grab a book, sit under that porch, overlook this lake, and just chill out and relax. It's so tranquil here. I really do love it. Now, if you think that this community might be a good fit for you, please reach out to me, call me, text me. I'd love to help you choose the right floor plan, choose the right land lot, and help you through the entire construction process. Maybe this community isn't for you. Maybe you're looking for something a little smaller. And in that case, I can help you identify the right community that's going to fit your ideal retirement lifestyle. That's what I do. I'm your girl. So give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to help. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.